Kooda B, his time is up. He going back to jail.
Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama, it may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, Kooda B's days of freedom are numbered. Okay. First of all, for everybody that don't know, Kooda B was involved. I'm pretty sure everybody knows. For everybody that don't know, Kooda B was involved in the Treyway case, as we all maybe know. And in the Treyway case, Kooda B had gotten arrested, or he was convicted, or he had to plead out to. I believe he just pleaded out to it. A shooting that happened at the W Hotel in New York City. Now, real quick, I know everybody tries to blame Tekashi 69 for it, but I'll get into that in a minute. I just want to explain to y'all what's going on with Kooda right now. So basically, Judge Paul Engelmayer, that's the judge in the Treyway case, who also, might I add, gave extremely lenient sentences when it was not a mandatory, basically. If you look at all of the sentences, with the exception of one or two of obviously the individuals that played out, they got the minimums. I believe Judge Engelmayer literally said if it was possible, he would have gave Shotty less time. I was in the court, so I don't care what the rest of you say. I was there, so unless you was in the court with me, please don't tell me about none of this stuff. Also, he gave a couple of other individuals, even the ones that got a lot more time, he spoke about how he would have preferred to give less. And because he gave everybody, it seems, an extremely fair shake when it came to sentencing, I have to say I believe him. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, Kooda B has been told to turn himself in by the 15th of October as per academics. Shout out to DJ Academics. So basically what's going on, for everybody that don't know, when Kooda B was locked up, that's when COVID was going crazy, right? I mean, we're going to assume COVID is always going crazy at this point. But the New York prison system, the DOC, the Department of Corrections, and, the justice system decided that they were going to let some of the inmates out over a period of time because they didn't serve too much of a, harm to the society, or whatever the case might be, and because they wanted to have the prisons a little less filled because, people was just catching COVID right and left in there. Like, not for nothing, I just want to say this. I think a lot of the anarchy, I don't know what you want to call it, but a lot of the BS that has been happening in the prisons might be due to not only the prisoners not liking to be treated the way that they have been treated, because let's be honest, there are a lot of COs and whatnot that just don't do their job the way it's supposed to be done. There's a lot of abuse that goes on in prison systems. There's a lot of neglect. There's a lot of turning an eye while another individual is committing a crime against, another inmate is committing a crime against another inmate. So there's a lot of problems going on inside of the Department of Corrections. And they decided they was going to let some people out. And one of the people that they decided to let out, because they were a high case, or if they was to catch the COVID virus, it could be deadly for them because of whatever pre-existing condition they might have. So Kooda B was one of the individuals they decided to let go. Kooda B gets released from jail and does what everyone does when they get released from jail. get a party thrown for them by their family. The problem is, this party was not social distancing, and Kooda B had pictures of him and partygoers uploaded online. Now, I told y'all when this happened that this was extremely disrespectful. The judge felt disrespected. I would assume, let me say this because I haven't spoken to him. I've never spoken to him. So the judge, I would assume, felt disrespected. I let you out of jail because you and your attorneys put together some information where, whatever it might be, a portfolio. I don't know what they put together. But they put together some paperwork saying that you needed to be let out because of the good chance that if you caught COVID, you would die. And obviously the prison systems do not have the medicine or the means to help people recover from COVID. From what I'm hearing, just so we can be clear, there's people that's getting sick in prison and they're just putting them in the cell and leaving them to their own means to shit, defecate on themselves and everything. And sometimes they're not even bringing food or water into them. Now, this is what I'm being told. There's a lot of prisoners that got access to cell phones that was putting this stuff out there. So this is not me just throwing out accusations or saying anything. I'm not trying to bash anyone. I'm just stating things that we believe to be facts because we were told from inmates directly due to social media. Shout out to them inmates. So Kooda B has been told that he has to return back to prison by October 15th. That's his last date that he's going to be free. Now, with all of that also being said, it's not like he was going to be free indefinitely. So at some point or another, they was going to ask for Kooda B to go back into jail. So maybe this was always the plan. Maybe they just asked him to go in a little early because of, his propensity to show up at places and party where he can catch the COVID disease, when the whole reason why they let them out of jail was so he wouldn't be in confines and close quarters with other people and catch the COVID disease. It's a virus. I don't know why I just called it a disease, but you guys get it. Anyway, Judge Engelmayer has decided to hold them. Anyway, real quick, I just want to explain because a lot of people I know there's going to be people in the comment section that saying Tekashi told on them. Okay, first of all, just so we can be clear about something, I don't know if they were being fired or followed, pardon me. I don't know if they were being followed as in to Kooda B and the individual that he was with, or if Chief Keef was being followed. But Kooda B was spotted following Chief Keef all over the city. So they were being followed. Kooda B was also seen at the scene of the incident before it happened. There was a fan that literally walked up to Kooda B and tried to get a picture with him. That might have been a fucking agent, y'all. I mean, come on, man. We really that sleepy? We really that slow? Anyway, besides that, there was also DNA evidence and fingerprint evidence. I believe there was he was drinking from something that they recovered. So that's how they was able to get his fingerprints. And I'm gonna assume if there was DNA on the receptacle that they recovered on the bottle or whatever he was drinking that they recovered, I'm gonna also assume that he had saliva on there, which would be DNA. Copy. Get it? Everybody has seen one of them police television shows where what they do is they give the guy, "Hey, you're thirsty," and the guy says, "Yeah, like the desert in my mouth." And then somebody comes over and gives them a glass, they drinks from the glass, and then they're like, "Aha, gotcha! DNA and fingerprints," so all types of different shit. Anyway, so Kooda B was drinking out of something and he threw it away. They did not need Tekashi 6ix9ine to put Kooda B at the scene. Can we be clear on that? They did not need Tekashi. So could we please stop having people say that? Well, we're not going to have that because Tekashi, at this point, y'all going to say Tekashi gave Trump COVID. So the point in which I'm making is, I know y'all going to be in the comment section. I just want to go into the comment section. If you think that's really why, let me know. If you think, yo, you know what? I think Tekashi, even though they had all of the evidence in the world to put Kooda B away for that particular crime, I believe that Tekashi is the only reason, even with the police having visual evidence, having DNA, fingerprints, eyewitnesses. Because I'm going to assume you do get it. If they were being followed, that means that the police literally seen who did it. Do you get this? Am I the only one that gets this, or do you get this? if they were being followed, and they have also, just so you can say how you know they was being followed, they literally were being followed into restaurants that have cameras. So even if the FBI wasn't literally, or the police, the NYPD wasn't literally following them, they went into shops that had closed circuit, is that what you call it? Closed circuit monitoring or whatever the fuck? Anyway, another thing I want to add real quick for everybody that's like, how you know they was being followed, whatever. Anyway, they said all this stuff was said in court, basically. Anyway, but to also add, insult to injury to the people that want to blame Tekashi 6ix9ine, I also want to add, do you remember when Tekashi said every time he comes to New York, the police follow him? The police was just following their gang, nigga. Part of my language. The police was just following their gang, nigga. So why would it be so unbelievable that they would be following Kooda B when Tekashi's not in town? I'm just saying. He's a close friend. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. # Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.
If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama. It may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?